the official second generation of amazing collaboration.
Vale, ya tendríamos que estar en directo otra vez y ya se tendría que estar escuchando. Mira, justo hemos llegado para la presentación del Mi 2.
Thank you once more.
Vamos a girar esto
for your time, and I'd like to
y
invite
veamos si está en directo
Donovan
esto
Song to the
y
stage
se está escuchando
to
bien.
tell you more about this remarkable product. Donovan. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Vale, perfecto. Creo que ya se está escuchando perfectamente.
Hello, everyone. And thank you, Xiang. My name is Donovan, and I'm the Director of Product Management and Marketing.
Vale, ahora creo
Xiaomi
que
Global
ya se está escuchando
So
perfecto.
welcome everyone today to Madrid.
Ahora que no falle como
Thank you
antes.
to our media partners. Thank you to our business partners. And thank you, of course, to our Mi fans. So I'm very excited today to be here to talk about two new exciting phones that we're launching in
Vale, ya
conjunction.
volvemos a ser 11 espectadores.
Let's
Faltan
dive right
unos
in
20.
with the design
bueno, poco a
of
poco.
Mi A2. We have a super cool product video, so let's check it out.
A ver, vamos a ver el vídeo del Mi 2. Por aquí tenemos algunos renders que ya tuvimos por Twitter y demás. Vemos que es muy parecido al Mi 6X, creo. La verdad es que no han variado mucho el diseño. Es muy alucinante, ¿no? Gracias, Iván, por la ayuda de que se escuche eso. Están súper guays los vídeos estos que hacen de marketing y tal. Supongo que le habrán hecho mucho énfasis en la cámara esta vez, porque en el Mi 1 la verdad es que flojeaba un poquillo. A ver, no siendo mala cámara, flojeaba un poquitín. Entonces creo que ahora
That video gets me pretty
le habrán
pumped
hecho
every
mucho
time I see
hincapié.
it.
De hecho, les interesa
point
vender
out
este móvil
some of the
porque
details
los
that you
inversores,
may have
claro,
seen
acaban de salir
during
en
the
bolsa y
So
quieren
first of
ver
all,
ganancias.
Mi A2 has a premium, beautiful aluminum unibody design
Así
with
que
really discreet antenna lines. We've also implemented a really sleek arc design, so it looks good and it feels
mira, ahora
good
es súper
in your hand.
redondito. Parece súper finito también. Y no
And
tiene
one
notch.
thing that was really important to Mi fans
Tipo
in
C.
all of our
Muy
surveys
bien.
and discussions was USB Type-C. So we've made sure to include it
Muy
in
bien,
Mi
el
A2
único problema es que está
with
en
a
inglés.
completely
Tenéis
symmetrical
subtítulos.
design. And to make sure
A ver,
that it can
2.5D con
withstand
Gorilla
life's
Glass 5.
accidents, we've
Pues
paired
creo que eso
the
es un
aluminum
problema,
body
el 2.5D. A
with
ver, queda muy bien, pero luego
2.5D
cuando vas a poner un cristal
coating
templado,
Gorilla Glass. So Mi A2 is not
como
just
que queda,
but it's also
no sé, queda
very
un
durable.
poco mal, ¿sabes?
And the body thickness measures in at just 7.3 millimeters. And if you compare this to some other popular phones in this segment, you can see that some other phones
A ver,
might be as thick
más fino
as
que el Samsung
8.4
A8,
millimeters.
que rondará el mismo
And we
precio.
know some people really want their phone to reflect their own personal style. And that's why today we're launching 3 different colors.
Yo prefiero un poquito más gordito y que tenga más batería, que sea fino y
Gold,
se quede corto, ¿sabes?
blue.
A ver, 3 colores, negro, azul y color
Everyone can
oro.
take as many pictures as you want. We have a lot of
Está
very
bien.
cool product photos here.
¿No hay puerto jack?
Do them one by
Pues
one.
no.
It's the black color. Incredibly sleek.
No parece, porque si no está abajo, arriba no creo que esté, es muy raro por parte de Xiaomi. Y en los lados
And a
obviamente no.
vibrant and luxurious gold. It's absolutely
No hay
beautiful.
puerto jack, no.
Especially with the wallpaper, straight from Google.
Puf,
And the very youthful, very creative
esto va a quitar muchas ventas,
light blue. Also fits really well with the wallpaper. All right, let's talk about everyone's favorite
Ay.
bit.
Bueno, a
AI
ver, ¿qué nos
dual
dicen
camera.
de la doble cámara con
Mi A1
inteligencia
had
artificial?
a picture-perfect dual camera. And we're taking that dual camera to the next level today with the Mi A2.
Bueno, ya sabéis que este
We've
Lite
used
tiene un delay
a sensor
por
from
retraso
one
y
of
tal,
the
pero bueno.
industry-leading manufacturers,
A ver,
Sony.
un sensor de
primary
Sony, bueno,
sensor
los
here
dos sensores
is
de
a
Sony,
12
los
megapixel
dos con apertura
Sony IMX 486 sensor
f1.7,
with very large
75.
1.25 micron
no está
pixels.
mal.
And you'll see a very large aperture as well, f1.75. We'll talk about in more detail.
Así, los datos sobre la mesa
And
no
the
están
secondary
mal.
sensor is a 20 megapixel Sony IMX 376 sensor, also with very large pixels. So one thing we've realized in all of our years
A ver,
of
larga
research and
apertura,
development
más
is that
el
aperture
píxel, lo que
and
es la
pixel
lente
size
más
are
grande, ¿no? Pues
incredibly
más
important
brillo.
when taking a photo.
Ok.
And when you combine both of
Ah,
these,
es que no me
you
gusta
get
la negra,
bright,
la banda
vivid,
negra ahí, tío.
clear
Habrás juntado
photos.
las dos pantallas o
And
algo.
that's why on Mi A2,
12 más
packaged
20
both of the
megapíxeles,
sensors with a large
1.75. En verdad está
1.75
genial, ¿eh?
aperture. So what does this do? Let's talk
No se
about
puede
it.
esperar más por un
So when
móvil
we
que va a
talk about
costar
the aperture,
250
A
euros o por
smaller
ahí.
number is actually better because it means that the aperture is larger. And compared to typical smartphones, Mi A2 features a much larger aperture for both of the primary sensors.
Qué
So
idiota es
this
quitarle el
contributes
jack.
not only to the brightness,
Pues sí,
but
porque
also
no sé, es una pieza
clarity
de metal.
and vividness of the colors.
Entonces, ya he puesto a quitar
And you can take a
cosas.
look directly here. Here we've compared Mi A2 directly.
Ah, mira, aquí
to
vemos
some other
se
phones
ve
in
que
the
la,
segment.
una prueba de inteligencia
both
artificial.
good
Joder, los
photos.
putos
But
camiones.
if you look carefully at the Mi A2 shot on the
Vale,
right,
aquí vemos
you can see
que
that it
te quita
features a
granos
much
y eso. Y
wider range
el
of
desenfoque.
colors
El
and
desenfoque
light sensitivity
tiene buena pinta, ¿eh?
on the
Por lo que
face,
puedo ver en esa imagen.
crown of the hair,
Pues sí que es un
on
poco
the
idiota
shirt,
quitarle el jack de
and
audio.
it's because it's much
Porque
more
es una
sensitive to
piececita de
light.
metal súper chiquitita que
Zoom
no
in
les
here.
cuesta poner.
If you zoom in, you see a big
Y
contrast
encima,
in the
si
color
fuera por
palette.
resistencia o algo, pero
And
este
Mi
Mi
A2
A2
is
no creo que
really
sea
good
resistente al
at
agua.
capturing some of the subtle
Entonces da
differences in
igual. Y de
lighting
todos modos hay jacks
and
con una
very
gomita
facial
protectora
tones.
para el agua.
Wow, right? Yeah.
Pero es que...
The next important element, as we said earlier, is
Y
the
no sé,
pixel
dices,
size.
pues bueno, ya puestos a
Mi A2
quitarle, también
comes
que le
with a
quiten el
large
sensor este para
1.25 micron
de infrarrojos, ¿no?
pixel
Para la tele.
on the primary sensor. And if you compare this to typical smartphones with 1.0 micron
Ay, no me
pixels,
gusta cuando una
you can
marca
see
empieza,
that
esto es lo
1.25
típico, esto es lo que
microns
hacemos
allow
nosotros.
for much more light to come in,
No me
meaning
acaba de gustar
clearer
eso.
and brighter photos. So let's directly do a
Hombre,
shot
era obvio que iban a
comparison.
hacer mucho hincapié
If you look
en las
here,
fotos.
you can see a huge variation in how the
A ver,
light
como
is
estáis viendo,
processed
la
between
del
Mi
Mi
A2
A2
and some other
tiene
cameras
más
with smaller
definición
pixels. For
que
example,
la
you can see the
del
lighting
A8
here
de
in the
Samsung.
neon
La del A8 de
light
Samsung
here.
está como súper
It's
quemada,
all
¿no? En la
pretty
parte de las
uniform.
letras
But you can
vemos que
still
todo
see
está
the
en
shades of
blanco y
pink
luego en el Mi A2
and red,
ves tonos en
deep,
blanco, en
very
rojo,
purples on the right
¿sabes?
side here
Y
with the Mi A2.
degradados.
And if you zoom in, it's even more obvious.
Está menos
You can
quemada, así que
immediately
guay.
see the color really pop. So pixel size, we know, is really important. So on the secondary sensor, 20 megapixel secondary sensor,
Uy.
we went even further, and we've included a technology
No soy el
called
único que tiene
pixel
problemas con
binning,
el directo.
which we call superpixel. Here's how it works. On the left is the original pixel layout. We take the 20 million pixels and we
A
group them
ver.
into groups of 4. So this greatly enhances the amount of light
Bueno, estos son
processed
cosas
per
del
pixel,
sensor que como no
resulting
entiendo
in a
mucho de
much
fotografía, pues
brighter
tampoco
photo.
os puedo decir, pero...
You can turn this feature on very easily. You just hit this thing on the bottom right, manual mode, click,
A ver, lens
and here it goes,
regular.
allowing you to make the most of
Y luego
any
se puede poner en
lighting
low
condition.
para que coja
And if
menos,
you compare
menos brillo. ¿Cómo
how
está la
our
cosa? No me queda muy
picture-perfect
claro.
20 megapixel cameras compare here to some other phones in the market.
Ostras, que ¿por
can
qué se
see
comparan tanto
that
con
we
el,
really
con
put
el
in a lot
Samsung
of
A8, tío?
Primary sensor, pixel size of 1.25 microns versus 1.2 microns. This other phone doesn't even have a secondary sensor, whereas we have a 20 megapixel secondary sensor with 2
Compararos con
micron
Honor
4-in-1
o con alguna otra
superpixels,
marca así,
creating a much more
no solo
powerful
con el A8.
photography experience. And where this has the biggest impact is probably on low light. Let me just zoom in here.
Samsung A8, foto quemada.
If If you
En el
compare
Mi
the
A2
left and the right here,
tenemos
you
más,
can see how much detail is
no sé,
lost
como que se ve
when the
más, ¿no?
pixel size is too small.
A ver,
Software can somewhat compensate for it, but you can see it's not too clear. Some of the lights are very washed out, the blacks are very artificial, whereas in the Mi A2 here on the right, you can still see that the black is very dark and crisp, and the building is still very clear. So, to sum it up, we've bundled a lot of powerful hardware in the Mi A2 rear camera experience. 12 megapixel plus 20 megapixel dual camera with f1.75 aperture. Our main sensor of 12 megapixels has large
Bueno, ¿cómo nos
1.25
están vendiendo
micron
aquí la cámara, no, compañeros?
and our secondary camera is a 20 megapixel secondary camera with 4-in-1 super pixels.
¿Tanto da una cámara para hablar de ella?
All three of these things combined means that you get bright photos in all lighting conditions. To really put our camera to the test,
A ver,
we placed it
Matthew
in the hands
Paley,
of one of the world's most capable
fotógrafo
and
en el
amazing
National
photographers.
Geographic.
Matthew Paley,
Pero se ve que
one
cogió el
of
móvil y hizo
National
fotos, a ver qué tal.
Geographic's contributing photographers. He's well known
¿Tendrá de
for
modo
exploring
manual
themes of
para la
remoteness
cámara?
and isolation. He's an explorer by nature.
Mira, de todos modos,
And
luego
he's well known
puedes
for
instalar
covering some of
la
the world's
Gcam,
most
la de
remote
Google,
corners and mountainous
y
regions.
mejora un poquito la
So we
calidad,
want
así
to
que...
see what he could do with Mi A2 in hand. This was taken
A ver
here
las
at the
fotos,
Quinta de Regalería.
analicemos...
The foreground blur here really makes this an amazing photo. And the colors are very true to real life.
Bueno, recordar que el directo está en 720p, en HD, no en Full
Wow.
HD ni en 4K, así que tener también
Here's a
eso en
deserted
cuenta.
back street.
Pero como estáis
Now,
viendo,
typically you'll find
la
that some
saturación
smartphone
está
cameras
bien, los
either
colores
under
están
or
bien, la
oversaturate
calidad
a
está
photo.
bien.
But here, even
En
with
el
the
camino
stark
este de la
contrast
derecha donde hay
between the
luz,
colored ribbons at the top and
el
the
balance
architecture,
este que
Mi
hace
A2
luz y
remains
sombra está muy
incredibly
bien.
realistic.
No hay zonas oscuras ni zonas
Here's
iluminadas.
another great shot, one of my favorite shots here.
Ostras, qué
You can see
fotaca,
that
¿no?
the daytime sensor here
Pues la verdad
really
es que
captures an
tiene muy
incredible
buena
amount of
pinta la
detail.
cámara. Bueno,
You can see
sigue siendo
time
buena, como
gently
todos, ¿no?
eroding the
Pero
paint, every shadow of the peeling paint,
a ver
and
si
even
nos
the
enseñan
individual
alguna
details
comparación o
of the
algo.
leaves on the left. Pretty amazing. And I really love bokeh as well, background blur. And you can see here,
A ver,
portrait
si
mode
esto es
being
el
used to the
desenfoque,
maximum. It's
está
another great example
genial.
of how an intentional blur in the background can
Si es
make
desenfoque por
or break
software y no
a
es por
photo.
la lente, está genial, ¿eh?
And low light isn't always a
A
bad thing.
ver.
With a powerful enough camera,
Ay, creo que
the
arriba
one
está un
in
poquito
V8.
quemada para mi gusto, ¿eh?
you can use low lighting to help you create situations that you couldn't do in normal lighting. And last but not least, another cool shot. Here's a turtle enjoying a gorgeous day on a rock in the middle of the ocean.
Y bueno,
You can see the sheer depth and creaminess of the background blur here. It's just stunning.
fondo
Now, this
desenfocado.
incredible photographer is
Tal
joining us
vez
here
no es
today in
real
Spain.
porque la parte de
So,
delante
Matthew, could you
de
stand up
lo
and
que es
give
la
everyone a
piedra
wave?
también está desenfocado.
We'd like to
Y eso
applaud
no
you.
tendría que
Thank you.
pasar, pero bueno. Bueno, creo que ya hemos acabado de hablar de las cámaras, ¿no? ¿O no?
So now let's talk about some of the advanced software that makes bokeh like that possible.
A ver, inteligencia
Now, our
artificial.
AI portrait mode on Mi A2 is powered by machine learning. It's something called semantic segmentation. Basically, what this does is it breaks down a photo at a pixel level, separates each pixel into actual objects. So in portrait mode, there are two layers. There's the foreground, which you see here,
Ajá.
and the background, which would then easily
Esto es lo del
blur.
desenfoque. Con la
Creating shots like
inteligencia
this.
artificial.
You focus really hard on the
Ostras.
perfect portrait technology because good bokeh makes a photo pop. So you can see here,
Ostras, aquí la diferencia es brutal,
the
¿eh?
foreground is a lot more clear, whereas the
En la,
background is a nice
en la de la
blurred
8 está
And
como
if you
super
zoom in
pixelada,
here,
como si lo hubieras
you
hecho un
see
montón de
the low
zoom.
light capabilities of the
Y
Mi
en
A2
cambio en la del Mi
are a
A2
huge amount.
está así como super
Here we use the super
tono
pixel
porcelana y tal, está de puta madre, ¿eh?
f1.75 lens to make everything less noisy, more colorful,
Oh
and
my
noisy.
god.
And Mi A2 is great for taking photos of your friends and your family. The AI portrait mode helps keep the focus on what's really important. Here's another one of my favorite shots. Even with a
Ostras,
dark
a ti te
background,
ponen
as you can
estas
see,
fotos y te han
Mi
dicho,
A2 does an amazing
te
job
dicen,
of distinguishing between the background and the foreground. And
te
you can
ponen estas
still
fotos y
see
te dicen que
the
son del
excellent
iPhone
hardware
X
at work.
y yo me lo creería,
Look at the details
A
of
ver,
her
sin
hair,
ninguna comparación, así
the
directa,
subtle
te ponen la
capturing
foto y
of the shadows
yo diría
on
que es
her
del
chin
iPhone X.
and neckline. And one thing that some people
Bueno,
don't know
recordar
is
que
that it's difficult
hoy
for a lot
regalan
of
dos
typical
Mi A2
smartphones to take portrait mode
valga la
when there's a
redundancia,
group shot with more than one
en
person.
la presentación
But as you can see
para
here,
celebrar el
Mi
lanzamiento. Es que lo estoy
A2's
leyendo aquí en Twitter, ¿vale?
intelligently detects
Tenéis que
the
darle
foreground
RT
and the
y
background
usar
is
el hashtag Mi2
even when the subjects are
al
staggered.
tweet de Xiaomi España, @
Pretty cool,
Xiaomi España.
To make shooting portraits super easy, we've also included automatic
Así que ya
lens
sabéis, @
selection
Xiaomi
for
España,
portrait.
hashtag
So based on the
Mi2
lighting
en Twitter
condition, it can
y
select
lo que queráis.
between the primary and the secondary lens for optimal photography results.
Yo estoy tuiteando ahora que un buen sorteito es un sorteito.
All right, so let's talk about the AI selfie camera. Now we've used the exact same Sony IMX376 sensor on the front of the camera. And to make the most of it for selfies, we've also paired this 20 megapixel Sony sensor with a 4,500 Kelvin LED selfie light. And the soft selfie light is ideal for enhancing the lighting while preserving natural coloring. So during the day, in a lot of ways, resolution is king for your selfies. And that's why the front sensor is also a 20
Solo espero que sea como
megapixel
lo pintan.
sensor here. See, it
Hombre,
creates
a
really,
ver,
really
estas
good selfies,
fotos,
wonderfully clear.
aunque digan que no, algo de retoque
The
tendrán,
pixel size
o las
also
habrán hecho en
means
el,
a lot higher
yo qué sé, en
resolution
el
at
segundo
night.
exacto, minuto
So Mi
exacto,
A2's
o aunque te
super
digan no
pixel
está
mode
retocada, pero
is
igual
ideal
luego
for night
detrás
shots as well.
hay un equipo de iluminación,
Just
¿sabes?
like the rear camera,
Que hace que
it groups
mejoren las
pixels
fotos.
into groups
Entonces,
of 4 to greatly
te digan
amplify the amount of light capture.
que no está
So in comparison,
editada
it means a
por
much,
ordenador
much
no
brighter
significa
photo.
que haya un
You can check out
equipo
the difference in
detrás
clarity
o
here.
usen el modo
The photo on
manual
the
si es que
left
lo tiene,
is pretty noisy,
o que sepa
but
un
Mi A2
fotógrafo
shot pretty
profesional en
amazingly
qué
bright,
momentos le puede
thanks to the
sacar más
large
jugo de brillo y
pixels
tal
and selfie light.
a un dispositivo.
even check
Y
out
como estáis
the
viendo, en ningún momento hay, a ver, ¿cómo me explico? Por
Talk
ejemplo,
about AI
cuando
portrait
tú tienes
selfies.
gafas, ¿no?
So you saw the
A veces
amazing bokeh in
la
the
cara
last
y
few
la
nighttime
gafa,
shots.
es que no,
So
no
how
sé
do we
explicarlo,
manage
pero
bokeh when there's only
cuando
one
hay
camera?
agujeros
Well,
en la
actually,
foto, por
we've
ejemplo,
developed
o
a
bien por
number
el
of
brazo,
AI algorithms
dentro del
in-house.
brazo
It's
y
hugely
así, a
important
veces
to us,
esas
and
partes,
we've
o en
been
las gafas
funneling
también
a
pasa, o en
lot
el pelo, a veces esas
R&D
partes
effort
no las pilla muy
into our
bien y
own
no salen
camera
desenfocadas. Entonces,
The
eso lo
result
evitarán.
is an incredibly powerful AI semantic segmentation
No, creo
for
que me he explicado,
selfies as
¿sabes?
well.
Imagínate, por
Again,
ejemplo, no tiene
doing
gafas,
a
o
very
aquí,
good
si este
distinguishing
agujero fuera más
the
grande,
foreground and
que
the
aquí
background
esto no
with just
estaría
one
desenfocado.
single camera.
Imagínate que tiene el brazo así en jarra, en forma de jarra,
We've also
¿sabes?
included what we
O por
call
ejemplo,
AI
si esto estuviera
bokeh
cerrado, igual
enhancement.
esto no lo desenfoca.
So what this does
Creo que
here
ya me
is it
habéis pillado más
identifies
o
the
menos por
foreground
dónde voy.
and the background, and then it applies selective adjustments to get the most out of portrait mode.
A ver.
First adjusting the back,
¿Veis?
then
¿Veis cómo no estaba cogido esta parte de aquí? No sé si la habéis
pretty
visto.
cool, right? Let's do another comparison
Pero
here.
como
If you
podéis
look at the
ver, todas
background
las
here,
chicas tienen
You
el
can
pelo
see that
súper
the Mi
recogido,
A2
¿sabes?
background is really vivid, even in portrait mode, and the greens are very vibrant.
La verdad es
Works
que las
indoors as
fotos,
well.
por lo
Here's
que
a
vemos aquí,
lighting shot
pintan
indoors with
fenomenales.
medium lighting.
Pero parece que el Mi
Pairing
A2
the
le han hecho
advanced
súper cerquita y
portrait
luego
mode
con el
software
A8
with the
parece
great
que se han ido
hardware.
ahí a tomar
The bokeh is
por
very subtle here,
y han hecho un
but we
zoom
think
de la
it really
hostia.
adds to the feel of
Que
the
fíjate
photo.
en la resolución de los ojos. Es bestial.
And not all smartphones
Ostras,
come with front-facing
HDR
HDR,
delante.
but we've put a lot of effort into making sure it happens on Mi A2.
Bueno, bueno.
So you can see here, 2 sample photos, all taken indoors. On the left is a sample image with
Esto es
HDR
buenísimo para los
switched off.
selfies.
And on the right is another image with the HDR switched on. So in the right photo, you can clearly see everything going on through the window. And here's
Ostras,
an
qué
outdoor
genial.
backlit shot.
Mira,
Without HDR,
Se
you
nota-
can see that the background is pretty washed out, especially the
se
sky.
nota, ¿eh?
But on the right, the light has been processed so
Hombre,
well
el cielo
that
está
you can
quemado
see
igualmente,
details
pero
in the background.
de todos
So another
modos,
quick run through
alguna pequeña
some sample
mejora
shots.
en algunas situaciones,
Here
la
again,
verdad es que sí.
You can see how great bokeh adds a lot of depth to a normal photo. And it really helps keep
Joder,
the focus on where a selfie
qué
should
buenas
be,
fotos.
on you. You can see here
Me
it works
gusta
well
porque
for both
el efecto bokeh
the man and the guy.
me parece real. Puede ser mejor o peor, pero
Even in
me
poor
parece
lighting,
real.
it can take great shots. You can just check out the way here. The shadows are captured, and individual details, like the eyelashes, are still maintained. And like the rear camera, it's also great for portrait shots with a group of friends.
Yo creo que
So,
si
this
es
is probably
como
my favorite
realmente
selfie
dicen,
device to date.
no creo que haga falta,
Mi A2,
la verdad,
picture perfect selfies.
la
It's a great
Gcam,
mix, powerful
la
software,
Gcam,
and
la
top tier
Gcam,
hardware.
G-cámara. La de Google,
Mi
vamos.
A2, picture perfect, 20 megapixel cameras. Overall, the camera has grown tremendously from Mi A1. Mi A1 was
Pues ya
picture
llevamos casi
perfect
una horita
dual
de
camera,
directo.
but Mi A2 is picture perfect 20 megapixel cameras, both front
Y
and
lo
rear.
único que han hecho es
And I have no
hablar de la
doubt
historia de
everyone's going to love it
Xiaomi
as soon as they start to use this.
y de las
So now,
cámaras.
let's talk a bit about the
Performance,
performance.
rendimiento, vamos
We've
a
got
ver.
some great hardware
¿Qué
powering Mi A2,
procesador llevará?
and we'll get to that.
¿Qué RAM llevará?
But first, we have a special treat for everyone to talk a bit more about the Android One program and all of the great things that come with Android One. I'd like to invite my good friend, John Gold, Director of Android Partner Programs at Google, to the stage. John.
A ver.
Thanks. Thank you, Donovan. It's always exciting to be at a Xiaomi launch event. There's just so much excitement in the air. I had the pleasure of joining
wow.
Donovan last year when we launched the Mi A1.
Un director
And
de
so I'm
Android
really
de
excited to
Google.
be back here this year launching the Mi A2.
Hombre, claro, si tiene Android puro, pues.
With Android One, we're bringing a best-in-class portfolio of devices to users around the world.
Tiene sentido.
We accomplish this by being highly selective in choosing great partners like Xiaomi with great devices, and then working to incorporate the latest and best innovations from Google into the device. We collaborate closely to ensure that the hardware and software
Y
come
por cierto,
together in
no
a
tendrá
high-quality
NFC.
way, offering a great overall experience to users. We think that this message is catching on. We
Casi seguro
see
que no.
that people really resonate with user centricity, high quality, and innovation. The Mi A1 did fantastically well, both in terms of sales and in terms of reception and reviews. So much so that we're back here today launching a new generation of Xiaomi Android One devices. I'm also really excited to be here in Spain. The Mi A1 did really well throughout Western Europe. We are convinced that we need to bring more
Está nervioso,
Android One devices to this market. So, starting today, with this launch, we are doubling down on our commitment to bring Android One devices
Le tembló un
to
poquito
users
la
across
voz.
Spain and the broader Europe. So why do I think that the Mi A2 is so great? Well, let's talk about how smart it is. It's a device that is designed to help you get through your day.
Hashtag publi de Google.
For instance, with the Google Assistant, you can ask or tell the device to do just about anything for you. You can say, give me directions home to a new place. You can have it set reminders for you later for something to do later in the day or later in the week. You can have it call or text a friend. And best yet, the more that you use it, the more it gets to know you and start to anticipate what you will need when you need it. So it really becomes your own personal Google, always ready to help. Photos is something that's near and dear to all of us. It's how we take, keep, and share some of the happiest moments in our life. You just heard Donovan speaking a lot about the Mi A2 camera and how great it is. Some of the cool features like automatic blurring and great colors in all sorts of light. So when you get your new Mi A2 and you start taking these amazing pictures, you want to be sure that you can store these pictures forever and that you can easily find them. With Google Photos acting as your default gallery app, you can do this. You get unlimited, high-quality photo storage so that these images will stay with you forever and you can store as many as you like. And the smarts of Google Photos allows you to easily find the images that you're looking for. For instance, a few weeks ago, I was talking to some friends about my wedding, and I was recalling this image of my dad looking out from a window above us and just waving to everyone. And I wanted to show this picture, and so I could have just scrolled through thousands of pictures trying to find it, which would have taken me a few minutes. But instead, what I did was I just said, "Dad in window." And sure enough, the exact that is really smart technology that is enabled by this phone and by the software on it. So that captures how we take photos, we store them, and we find them. But often, when you take a photo, you don't really know what you're taking a picture of. It could be a landmark that you know is important, but you can't quite place. It's an animal that you don't know the name of. It's someone that you think is a famous person, but you don't know who they are. With the Mi A2, Google Lens will be fully incorporated into the device so that when you take a picture, it can give you those answers and can help you understand what you're looking at. Again, some really cool stuff that we're able to do with the phone and the software on it. So these things are great. A wonderful camera, an assistant that helps do things for you, photos that you can store, so the great feel of the device that Donovan described. But if your battery doesn't last all day, then none of that matters. So at Google, we took this device and we ran it through a litany of tests to make sure that the battery was long-lasting, and we were impressed by what we saw. Moreover, because this will be one of the first devices to get Android P later this year, the device users will get the latest in Google battery innovation that we've built into the new platform. These include things like auto brightness adjustment, so that when you don't need your phone to be as bright, we save your battery for later by reducing the overall brightness of the phone. Perhaps most impressively is our adaptive battery feature. It actually learns how you use your phone, learns your usage patterns, and adjusts your battery consumption to match those usage patterns so that you can last longer throughout the day. That's really, really smart stuff that we're now able to do with these phones. So we talked about how smart the phone is, and that's great because it means that you're going to use it longer, you're going to use it for more things, you're going to keep more sensitive information on them, that sensitive information that you need at your fingertips. But you don't want other people to have access to your sensitive information. So with Android One devices, we are committed to ensuring that your data is safe.
Google Play Protect. Es que no sé por qué Google está haciendo publicidad de Google en la presentación del Xiaomi. O sea, no acabo de entenderlo yo.
And your phones will be reinforced with the latest security software updates so that you can be assured that you're able to stay ahead of any potential threat.
La noto sobre todo aburrida. Yo creo que diría que es aburrida.
Lastly, with the Mi A1 and all Android One
Notifications bar. Pues claro que tiene una barra de notificaciones. Search bar redonda. Pues eso lleva ya años.
These devices will come with minimal preload
si dijeras que es la presentación del sistema operativo,
with the underlying OS, so the device is just super fast. Additionally, with functions like notification snoozing and seamless autofill, your device will learn your preferences the more you use it. All this stuff's important because it allows you to make the device really your own, so that it can get better at serving you and helping you get through your day. Last but not least, when this device receives Android P later this year, users will have the ability and the option to switch to Google's newest navigation system,
Mucha publicidad.
which
veo aquí.
offers even more intuitive ways for interacting with your phone.
O sea, iconos de aplicaciones.
So I've been using this phone
Y
now
carpetas
for
en el
probably a little
escritorio.
over a month. And
Wow.
just when I thought I couldn't have been more impressed than I was with the Mi A1, I've been wowed by the Mi A2. It is super fast, takes great photos, and really helps me get through my day. I am so proud of the deep collaboration between Google and Xiaomi to bring you another amazing device. I'd like to thank everyone at Xiaomi for a continued strong partnership and collaboration on projects like this. And with that, I'll hand the floor back over to Donovan. Thank you.
Thank you. Pues gracias a ti por todo el rollazo.
Thank you, man.
Me ha vuelto este.
All right. Let's talk about the
Oh.
processor here. So Mi A2 is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon
Snapdragon
660.
660.
It's a highly powerful processor
Ooh.
featuring Qualcomm's leading AI engine, which is
Con
really
inteligencia
useful
artificial.
for powering some of Android One's leading technology, like Google Lens
Esto me
integration.
gusta.
How does this processor work? Well, it's built off of the latest Cryo Big Little architecture, which means you have 4 high-speed cores for demanding tasks like gaming. And then you have some lower clocked cores for high power efficiency tasks, like when you're just browsing or texting.
4
And it's no
núcleos.
slouch either. On the
Vale.
Antutu benchmark score, it's nearly 140,000.
Bueno, no os fiéis de los benchmarks estos.
If you compare it with our previous generations, this means a pretty
Esto es que es
huge
el doble de
performance leap.
potencia que
Compare it to the
el
Snapdragon
625.
636, it's a
Bueno, según
20%
Antutu,
increased performance.
Que como bien digo, no os
And
fiéis
compare it to the
porque
Snapdragon 625, it's gains of up to 79% in increased performance. Now, if you compare it to models like the Samsung A8,
a ver,
which costs about 389
eso es lo que nos
euros,
interesa.
they're running chipsets like the
El
Exynos
A8
7885. But compared to this processor, you can see that the Mi A2
Bueno,
with the Snapdragon 660 still
vemos que el
clocks in
Snapdragon
at a
660
respectable
es
21%
algo mejor
faster on Antutu.
al Exynos.
So, in addition to this processor,
A ver, la máxima
packed with
configuración,
6
el 660, 6 GB
of
de RAM,
LPDDR4X RAM and storage of up to
LPDDR4X
128 GB.
y hasta 125 GB. 128,
Now
perdón.
we've upgraded Mi A2
A
in pretty
ver,
much
del
every
625 al
single
660,
way that you can imagine
de
from
5
Mi A1.
megapíxeles frontales a 20. Detrás también he subido un
Processor,
poquito los
front
megapíxeles de
camera,
una de
rear
las
camera,
cámaras. La apertura, oh, ahí sí que he
memory,
cambiado,
so on and so
señores.
forth.
La RAM también.
All right,
Price,
the
250,
moment you've all
280.
been waiting for.
Digo yo,
One of the moments you've all been waiting for.
por ahí andará.
What will this cost? You guys ready?
No creo que llegue a 300.
Well, let's watch a video first.
Un
Don't worry,
vídeo
it's a cool
antes, no,
video.
por favor. Finito es, Es que los marcos todavía se me hacen muy grandes. Se me están haciendo muy grandes estos marcos. No me acaba de gustar, tío. Vamos a estar haciendo un pequeño resumen en vídeo de todo lo que hemos visto. Así que los que acabáis de llegar ahora, pues ahí tenéis el resumen básico. Ok, veamos el precio.
Pretty cool video, huh? Is everyone ready to see the price now?
A mí me
Get your
gustaría
cameras
saber qué
ready.
cuesta.
So you can take a picture of the summary slide
A ver,
of
precio.
Mi A2. Picture perfect 20 megapixel cameras. This is important. You gotta really, you know, enjoy the main selling points of this
No,
phone.
realmente los miliamperios, ¿no? Los
Comes with
megapíxeles tampoco
a
importan
dual
mucho,
camera,
¿sabes?
12 megapixel plus 20
A no ser que
megapixel,
hagas murales,
large f1.75 aperture.
tampoco
It also
tendrían que
has the
importar
same
mucho.
20 megapixel front camera with AI-powered Beautify and advanced AI portrait mode. Qualcomm Snapdragon 660 processor and Android One with the latest innovations from Google. Now let's directly compare it
Yo quiero
to
ver el
some other phones in
precio.
this segment here. You can see some other phones, similar in some ways,
¿Qué?
cost around
Pues no me suena haber
400
visto los
euros.
miliamperios.
You can see on many fronts. This is not even a dual camera phone. Processor doesn't quite compare. So what do we think Mi A2 will cost? Any guesses?
Pero creo que el Mi A1, la batería tampoco es que
People are
fuera
waving.
realmente buena.
I heard some things here. All right.
Costará 280, pienso yo. 100 euros menos que la
selling
8
for,
de Samsung. No
in
creo que se
Spain,
vayan a más de 300 euros. Oh, shit.
249 euros for the 4 plus 32 GB
249.
model.
Madre mía,
Is
qué
that pretty
burrada
good?
de
You guys
precio.
like it? Yeah? You guys want some other models too? Yeah? That's not it. There's also more. We'll also be selling a 4 plus 64 model for just
El de
279
64
euros.
gigas, 279.
We'll
Y
also be
el de
selling a third model,
128,
6 plus 128 GB for just 349 euros.
ese...
Pretty amazing, huh?
Perdóname que te
If you
diga,
guys like this price,
pero
let's
lo veo muy caro,
applause for the price. Here we
Hoy
go
en
for
día
the summary
yo
slide
tengo
here.
32 gigas y nunca
Mi
los he llenado.
A2. When you
Con
look at some of the
64 creo que
other
ya van más que sobrados.
phones on
Y
the market,
128,
You can see that all three models of Mi A2
250 euros. ¿Qué quieres que
we've
te diga
really
yo?
priced it quite aggressively. Quite honestly, we don't think there's anything else in this
vale.
price range
3010 miliamperios.
directly compared
Bueno,
to
esos
the
10 es solo para decir que es mejor que
So
Samsung.
here we are.
Pero bueno.
Mi A2, picture perfect,
No sé yo qué
20
decirte.
megapixel cameras. Make sure you take a few test shots in our experience zone.
A ver,
right
del de
here.
32 al de 64 se van 30
All right.
euritos.
So before we go to the
Del de
experience zone,
64 al de
today
128
we're celebrating our first
hay diferencia,
year anniversary with the Android
no
One
es moco de
program.
pavo.
We launched Mi A2, which offers a leading photography experience in collaboration with Android One. And our collaboration with Google is
Primer
part of
aniversario de
fulfilling
Android
our
One.
greater mission to bring innovation to everyone in the world, regardless of their country, their nationality, their gender, their income level, or any other factor. And when we were planning Mi A2, we realized there was a huge segment of people who just want a few simple things.
Android One King.
The amazing hardware experience
Ahí abajo tiene la
offered by
pantalla con el
Xiaomi
texto.
and the latest innovations offered on Android One, but at an entry-level price point.
Parece que solo sepan de
So with
memoria
that,
porque miran
today
poco.
we would like to introduce the entry-level Android One King, Mi A2 Lite. Let's jump right in here. So first, let's see how it looks. Here's the first look at the Mi A2 Lite. You can see a premium metal body and a perfectly rounded back edge for a really classy look. Here's another angle. You can check out how incredibly well-defined
Vamos
the
a ver el
corners
Mi
and
A2
edges are.
Lite.
Pretty beautiful, isn't it? You guys like it? And our goal when designing the Mi A2 Lite was to
Supongo que
create a
estará
smartphone that has both excellent
190
hand feel
euros,
and a
200
design worth
euros.
showing off. And we've definitely
Por
achieved
ahí
that.
andará el precio.
Mi A2 Lite is one of the first
Ah, pues
Android
el
One
Mi A2
phones
Lite sí que tiene
to
notch.
feature a unique 19
Toma.
by 9 aspect ratio. It's a 5.84
Así de
inch
gratis.
full HD plus.
La versión
full
reducida
screen
tiene
display.
notch.
So
Toma
you
ya.
can see more without increasing the width of the
Pero
phone.
ya se estaba vendiendo en AliExpress ya hace
It
como
also
una
has a
semana,
rear
¿sabes?
fingerprint
Pero
sensor, so you can unlock
a
your
mí me
phone
extraña y
with a simple
digo,
touch.
el tope,
And we put a
o sea,
fair
el Mi
amount
A2
of
tope
effort
de gama
into making the sensor subtle
no
and
tiene, y el Lite
So Mi
sí,
A2
que bueno,
Lite
que resulta que el
looks
notch
great
se
and
supone
feels great. And the dimensions of the
que,
phone and
que
the
es
curved
bueno, en
glass
plan, que es
provide
mejor, ¿no?
excellent hand feel. Easy to grip and smooth.
No, no sé uno por qué tiene
Here's
notch
the
y el
black.
otro no. Si fuera al revés,
Take as many
lo
pictures
entiendo.
as you want.
No,
with many, many
porque
more
si es la
beautiful
versión
product
top
photos.
del Mi A2, pues vale, tiene
Elegant
notch,
and
como el
classy
Mi
black.
8, el Mi 8 Explorer y toda la pesca.
I'm also a big fan of the
Pero en
blue.
el Lite,
You can see that the antenna accents, as well as the Mi and Android One logo on the back, mesh really well. And last but not least, we also have a sleek gold model.
por detrás es igual, con la firma
Here
de Android
are all
One,
three colors,
el
black,
notch es
gold, and blue.
voluminoso
Let's check out a very cool product video that we've created for everyone.
y las cámaras serán mejor o peor. Es muy a lo Apple. Es muy a lo Apple, pero con material design de Google.
What does everyone think? Is that pretty cool? Okay, some people think it was pretty cool. Mi A2 Lite. So you may have noticed that Mi A2 Lite comes with a rear dual camera. It also has a 12 megapixel primary sensor. And the secondary sensor is
5
also a very
megapíxeles y
good
12
5
megapíxeles.
megapixel secondary camera. The primary sensor features PDAF
Aquí
and a
ya
large
baja la calidad
1.25 micron
drásticamente.
pixels. We talked earlier about the benefits of larger pixel size, allowing more light
Parecer-
and better photos. You can see here, it's usually pretty
Bueno,
difficult
bueno.
actually to shoot quality images
Aquí ya
in
estamos
low light conditions
viendo
like
la
this.
decadencia en
But
persona.
Mi A2 Lite is able to very beautifully capture photos even in poor lighting conditions. You can see the strands of hair, the
Ya
fibers
sé
on
que
her
esa
shirts.
foto no, ¿eh?
And it's not a slouch in normal light conditions either. Check out this indoor shot
Bueno,
and the bright range of
algo
color
mejor
shown.
está.
And the rear dual camera also
Ay
comes
Dios,
with
me
AI
estoy decepcionando
portrait
con la
mode.
cámara del...
And AI portrait mode uses the same advanced
Dios.
semantic segmentation
Vale, esa
that
es
we
buena.
saw in Mi A2. And if you directly compare it with some other phones in the segment,
Antes lo
for
comparaban
example,
con el A8 y
Samsung
ahora lo
A6,
comparan con el
a
A6.
camera-focused
Muy bien.
device. Unlike Mi A2
Es
Lite,
prácticamente lo mismo,
Samsung
¿eh?
A6 does not offer portrait mode. When you zoom in, you can see the one with the bokeh,
Yo lo veo
clearly
más que
sharper
parecido.
and more focused,
Alguna mejora
giving you the
imperceptible,
best
pero
AI dual camera
no
experience
te creas tú que
in this class.
mucha cosa.
Let's take a look at
Snaps.
some of the cameras shot on the Mi A2 Lite. Love this photo here. Really
Es que
great focus,
me falta
beautiful
definición,
bokeh.
yo creo, ¿eh?
I'd love to see Mi fans taking photos of our photos.
Creo que me hace falta definición.
Don't worry, we'll make these all available in high quality soon. Here's another one with bokeh.
Pero
You
bueno,
can see the background here is really deep, and it showcases the portrait mode really well. Mi A2 Lite also captures rays of light really well. And you can see just how vibrant the colors are in this shot here.
vemos que las fotos
How it's
tampoco
done a
están
great job
tan mal.
of capturing the varying outfits.
El
and facial
desenfoque ya no es tan
features.
real.
And check out this shot here.
Ya se nota que está
Of
un
neighborhood
poquito hecho
kids
por ordenador,
playing ball.
¿sabes?
So as you can see, Mi A2 is also very good at motion.
La luz y la sombra no se ve tan bien como en el Mi A2.
The range of colors is really quite impressive.
Bueno, dependiendo del precio veremos si es bueno o malo. Me falta definición.
And Mi A2 Lite not
Eso es
only
lo que me
delivers the
falta.
best dual camera experience in its class, it also has really solid performance. Anyone guess what processor we're using for this?
A ver qué nos dicen del
Okay,
performance.
I know what you're all going to say now. I know what you're all going to say, so I'm just go ahead and say it first. This is a screenshot that we saw on Reddit a while ago.
Hostia, un meme.
Don't say it, don't you say it. Okay, it is the brand new Snapdragon 625 processor. Definitely funny, but there's actually truth in here.
Nos han colado un meme.
Now, Mi A1 used the Snapdragon 625, and it received some rave reviews.
Qué grandes son estos de Xiaomi.
GSM Arena said it had very balanced performance and lightweight processing.
Ahora.
Great balance between
The
performance and
Verge,
battery life.
GSM Arena,
And
XD
today, for the
Developers.
first time,
Todos
we're
dicen
welcoming
que
the
es
Snapdragon
el copy
625
perfecto,
to
¿no? Por
the
así
entry
decirlo.
level.
A
So
ver,
when you buy this
Snapdragon
phone, it truly is the
625 es lo que se
entry-level
esperaba.
Android One King. Snapdragon 625 to date still outperforms some mid-range devices, and it offers a
Creo
battery
que llevará el
efficiency that is nearly
625, ¿no?
unparalleled. And we wanted to maximize the performance of this chipset, so we've pushed it even further with a
4000
4,000
miliamperios.
massive milliamp hour battery. And we've added dual
Supongo
pyrolytic
que menos
graphite
resolución.
sheets to get even better thermal performance.
Menos
So
batería.
you can see 4,000 is really quite big when you compare it to some other phones in this segment.
¿Cómo puede
We
ser
also wanted to
que
see
el
how these
Lite
numbers work out in real life.
sea mejor
So we put it to the test
que el
on
Mi
camera.
A2 normal?
Let's take a look at a battery
Igual soy yo
comparison
que
video.
estoy equivocado y el Lite es el, como si fuera el Pro, es que no lo sé. Bueno, hay una cosa que no me ha gustado. A ver, lo han comparado con el A6. Compáralo con tu hermano mayor. O con tu hermano pequeño, porque yo no sé. Compáralo con el Mi A2. El primero que me han presentado. Aquí falla algo. Eso quiero. Que va a durar más el Mi A2. Una hora más, ¿no? Más de una hora. Bueno. Casi 8 horas de pantalla, pues está muy bien.
So you can see here that the Mi A2 Lite had well over 1 hour of additional battery life.
Muy,
pretty
muy
good,
bien
right?
está.
Pretty good. And Mi A2 Lite really does outlast most
Casi 8 horas
devices.
de pantalla
It gets
activa.
some great stats, like 34 hours of
6 horas
continuous
de
music
juego,
playback,
8 horas
19 hours
de vídeo en
of
Full HD,
continuous phone
6
calling,
horas de
6.5 hours of HD
6 horas de grabar vídeo.
And to put a bow on top of the overall performance, we've added dual pyrolytic graphite sheets.
¿Doble
Now, what are
qué?
these good for? We
¿Polímero?
ran some tests to see their effect, and they effectively
Algo se me ha escapado.
decrease the overall temperature by up to 2 degrees Celsius when you compare it with a single
Dual
pyrolytic
no sé
graphite
qué
Now, 2
para que
degrees
bajar
maybe doesn't
2
sound like that
grados
big
de
of a deal,
temperatura.
but actually it creates a
Madre
very
mía.
big bump in battery efficiency.
2 grados. Ojo al dato, ¿eh?
So all of this comes together to create the best performance in its class.
2 grados,
Supporting all of
señores.
this is a really smart, secure,
Esto es
and
impresionante.
simply amazing software experience.
Mira, me lo quiero comprar ya. Ahora mismo.
Just like
¿Dónde
Mi
lo
A2,
puedo comprar?
The
Voy a
Mi
comprármelo en
A2
AliExpress.
Lite
¿Por qué
comes
te compras
with
ese
Android
móvil?
One,
Porque
the latest
reduce, tiene
innovations
doble no
from
sé qué,
Google.
que reduce 2 grados, señores.
Alrighty, guys. Let's get into the price. Is everyone ready? Get your cameras ready. We're about to announce the price.
Price.
I'm just kidding, actually. We're going to watch another video first.
Pues si escucháis por ahí algún bombo, alguna, yo qué sé, banda de música o algo. En mi barrio ahora están de fiesta. A ver. Ok. otro vídeo resumen. Yo digo que costará 199 euros alguna de las tres versiones. A ver, yo diría... Tal vez 170 para la versión para el 64, 150 para el 128. No sé si habrá versión de 128. Creo que lo tengo. A ver los precios.
All right, hope you're ready now, because it's time for the Mi A2 Lite summary slide. Mi A2 Lite, dual camera,
4000
2-day battery,
mAh, Full HD Plus,
12 megapixel plus 5 megapixel AI,
19.9,
with
casi
large
6 pulgadas,
1.25 micron pixels.
Android One,
High capacity, 4,000 milliamp hour battery.
12,5 megapíxeles con inteligencia
these.
artificial.
Amazing, amazing specs. What will it cost?
179.
What will it cost? Let's directly compare it to some other phones in the same
A ver,
segment,
¿el
including
de
the
Samsung?
Samsung Galaxy A6. You can see here,
El de Samsung,
at almost every
299.
level, we do better. Any
179.
guesses? Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and drop it here.
Hago sus
So Mi
apuestas,
A2
señores.
Lite is going to be selling for
No me lo creo.
179 euros
No
for
me lo
the
creo,
3
señores.
plus 32 GB model. What
No
an
sé ni
amazing
cómo lo he
value.
hecho.
And that's not it. We also have the 4 plus 64 GB model selling for just 229
Bueno,
euros.
ya,
Come on, guys, do you
ahí
like
ya
this
se me
price?
fue la
Is it
pirola.
good?
Porque había dicho 199, pero no.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Here it is. 3 plus
Y no hay versión
32,
de 128.
4 plus 64, both at amazingly honest prices. compared to other phones in the
Bueno, yo creo que el de
comparable segment.
64 lo veo muy
We're
caro,
really,
muy caro.
really proud to be
Pues ¿cómo puede
offering
ser que en el
mid-range
en el Mi
specs.
8, perdón, en el Mi A2
upper mid-range
suban
specs,
30 euros de la versión de
an
32 al
entry-level
de
price.
64 gigas?
further bring
Y luego
innovation
aquí
to
subo un
everyone.
porrón.
So here it is.
Que
Mi
creo que son 50
A2
euros lo que he
Lite,
subido, ¿eh?
dual
De
camera,
79.
2-day battery, 179 euros for the 3 plus 32 GB model, 229 euros for the 4
Nada
plus
más
64
termine,
GB model.
me voy a
All of
hacer
these
la
amazing
lotería,
specs.
chavales. A ver si tengo la misma suerte.
Both of these phones will be
Se puede
rolling out
vender a
in
partir del 10
authorized
de
Mi
agosto
stores and our
en
own sales
mi
channel,
punto com,
mi.com, here in Spain,
en las
starting
tiendas
August
autorizadas,
10th.
Amazon, Corte Inglés,
Slightly later,
AliExpress,
all of our Spanish
MediaMarkt,
retail partners.
PC
which you can see on this
Componentes y
slide here.
Worten.
Both devices
Ah,
will
en
also be
Francia
available
sale
in
el
France
27 de julio
as
antes.
early as
Ojo.
July
En
27th
Fnac, en
through our
Darty, en
own
Carrefour,
platforms, including
Cdiscount,
mi.com and authorized
Casino,
Mi stores. And slightly back
Boulanger, no
after
conozco,
that,
no conozco ni
through
la
all
mitad.
of our
Conozco
retail partners.
Snack, perdón, Fnac. Es que como aquí no hay, pues tampoco lo sé mucho. Y Carrefour.
And on top
Y
of that,
luego
in
en
Italy,
Italia sale el 8 de
we'll
agosto. O
also
sea,
be rolling out
en España
both
lo
of
más
these
tarde
phones
posible. Muy
starting
bien.
on August
En
8th,
Expert, en Amazon,
through our
en
authorized
MediaWorld.
Mi
No
stores.
MediaMarkt, MediaWorld.
followed by partner
Muy
availability
bien.
through the rest of the month. And it's not just these 3 countries, not just here in Europe. Even though we're holding this event here in Madrid today, it's actually a global launch event for us
En
to
cada
announce
país
our
sale un día.
partnership with Google around the entire world.
Es correcto.
And that's why Mi A2
A ver,
is going to be
estará
available in nearly
disponible,
40
ostras,
countries and markets
América-
around the world very soon.
en América
Keep your eyes
solo
peeled on
estará
social media
Uy, uy,
and
uy,
our
uy,
official
uy.
channels for local availability and pricing
Colombia y
very
México
soon.
solo.
Across Asia Pacific, Europe, Middle East and Africa, and the Americas.
Luego en Europa, pues
As will
Bielorrusia,
Me Too
Búlgara,
Lite.
República Checa, Francia,
Keep your eyes
Grecia,
peeled as well.
Hungría,
for the
Italia,
official news
Polonia,
around both of
Rumanía,
these
Rusia,
devices.
Eslovaquia, España, Turquía y tal.
Here
Bien.
are the two smartphones that we've launched today. The Me
Sí,
A2
México.
coming
Ya,
in
tío,
3
Iván, pero
configurations
no
at
son pocos los
amazing
países.
prices, and Me A2 Lite
Es que claro, yo no soy de
with 2
Latinoamérica, entonces
configurations
no lo sé,
also
pero
at amazing prices. Both packing the best
Solo en
hardware
Colombia
in
y
their
México.
class, the best experience in their class, and powered by the amazing Android One platform.
bueno, los otros
And
países
with
lo
that,
pueden
I'd
importar.
like to invite Mr.
Ostras,
Wang
menudo
Xiang
gallo.
and
Los
Mr.
otros
John
países
Gold
lo
on
pueden
stage for a
importar,
photo
pero
opportunity.
Y bueno, en principio, a no ser que presenten algo, vale, ahora nos enseñan. Y creo que no tendrán que presentar nada más. Ahora se ven los tres ahí, los móviles. Esto es el del medio, mira que feliz está. Estoy con Happy. Ahora mira, los colores negros, los colores blancos, oro, no sé. Ahora se va ahí a los medios. Pensaba que cada uno tenía la gama de colores. No, qué feliz está el del medio, tío. Está todo happy. Sí. Es que aún es un poco difícil verlos por Latinoamérica. Ya. Allí igual no se venden de forma oficial. Es que claro, aquí en España ya tenemos un montón de tiendas. Si crees que no, pues si no quieres comprar por China, pues claro, si ves en alguna de esas
Thank you
ciudades,
to Xiang.
te
Thank
lo
you to
compras
John.
en la tienda física y
Alrighty,
listo.
guys.
Pero
Can
claro,
anyone guess what's next?
es que claro,
Is
Latinoamérica
it the end?
no
Is
sé
this where
cómo
we
está
end
el
for today?
asunto.
No? No? People want more? What else? What else could we give to everyone that would make this?
Pero bueno, de todos modos
Even
siempre está
cooler.
Yarbé, está el
Oh, you want a
Express
gift? Okay.
y estos sitios, ¿no?
We'll have gifts later.
Al fin y al cabo esa es la solución.
It's not just
Pero igual
that.
te cobran
We
más.
actually have
Por cierto,
a
Iván, a
few
ver si, porque siempre he
surprises
tenido la
for
misma
everyone
duda.
today.
A ver si, más
any
o menos, si tú
guesses what
compras
the
por el
surprises
Express
might be.
un producto de China,
Let's jump in
en
with
el
the fun
almacén de
stuff.
China, aquí en
Today
España
we're
suele
also
tardar como un
announcing
mes, más o menos.
the
Depende de donde
Me
vivas también, pero suele
Robot
tardar un mes.
Builder.
Si tú quieres
Okay.
comprar en
Some people
AliExpress
really like this, I
allí,
can tell.
en México, por ejemplo, ¿qué suele tardar?
So we're launching this 3-in-1
Más o
robot.
menos lo mismo, un poco
It
más,
can be
un poco
put in
menos.
3 different forms, including the robot, the plane,
A ver si me
and the
puedes
dinosaur,
responder. Y gracias.
all of which can be controlled through your smartphone. And it's a great way for beginners to start to learn programming. Super easy, with absolutely no programming knowledge required. Available for only 79.99 euros. And we also
A
are
ver,
going to
que
be
no estaba
launching
yo
another
pendiente a
variant
la
of
presentación.
the Me
My
Robot
Robot
Builder.
Builder.
The Me
Bueno,
Robot Builder
un kit
Rover
para hacer tu robot por
The
80
rover
euros.
here
Nada, oye.
features all of the same advanced control systems and educational
Lo
programming.
controlas por
But
control
instead of
remoto
a
desde el teléfono,
self-balancing algorithm, it has
desde tu
other
nuevo Mia
tracks
2.
that make it
Mia
easy
2
to move
Lite con
around.
notch.
Also selling for 79.99.
Ya,
that
he
it?
visto toallas de Xiaomi.
No, we have
Ya
more than that. What's next?
Nada me sorprende ya de ellos.
Well, another vital thing for daily life, the Me Electric Toothbrush.
El cepillo de dientes.
Intelligent, simple, oral hygiene tool, which is the perfect
Bueno, pues sí,
addition to any
depende
routine.
de muchas cosas, pero
And
más
it's
o
very
menos
funny today that
alrededor de
we're
unos 2
launching the
meses.
toothbrush with Google.
Ok,
Because Google has what
Entonces
it
es lo
calls
mismo.
the toothbrush test.
más o menos.
Can this product be used every day
Bueno,
like
aquí
a
también,
toothbrush?
¿sabes?
And we think our
Suele
toothbrush
tardar
will be
un
used
mes.
every day, just like a
Como te lo
toothbrush.
pare la aduana o algo, pues ya
This
son
toothbrush
un mes
goes
y
up to
medio, 2 meses.
31,000 vibrations
Por
per
ejemplo, yo
minute.
me compré la Mi Band
Extremely
3
effective at removing plaque.
Era una semana por
High
ahí
quality
y me
rounded
llegan
bristles.
14 días o así. De hecho, ya está en España.
Smarter than your average toothbrush. Contains a high
Entonces se ve que
efficiency
hay envíos que
technique,
van un poco más rápidos que
levitation
otros.
motor.
Depende también si lo
Rounded
compras
bristles.
express o tal. Pero bueno,
Standard,
gracias por la
gentle,
información,
and
porque siempre he
custom
tenido yo
modes,
la duda ahí.
and IPX7 water resistant. Typically offers about
A ver,
18
30 euros
days
el
of
cepillo
battery
eléctrico
life
de
in a
Xiaomi.
single charge,
Bueno.
and available for only 29.99 euros. Pretty amazing, right? So these are the two surprises that we're announcing today.
A ver si presentan
Robot
alguna otra
Builder
cosita,
Rover
aunque
for
ya no creo.
79.99 euros, and the Mi Electric Toothbrush for 29.99 euros. All of these products that we announced today will be available in the experience zone
Ya
right behind
llevamos
this
una
stage.
horita de
So
streaming,
make sure to check them out.
por lo menos en este, porque ya sabes que tenía
And
que
now we've
volver
entered
a
everyone's
streamear,
favorite portion
porque
besides the pricing
se había
portion.
caído el audio.
What will be the gift that we can give everyone today?
Va,
All
un
800 of you
regalito.
here today. So we're going to be giving a special Mi Electric Toothbrush to everyone here today as a special
Este será el
gift.
regalo
So
que
make sure to pick it up from
este
the
que
registration
tenías que
desk
poner por Twitter
before you go.
y toda la pesca. A ver si está mi nombre y mi corona ya. Creo que regalaban 2 de cada o 1 de cada. No lo sé muy bien.
All right, guys.
Ah, pues no.
Thank you to everyone here
¿O sí?
who came here in
¿O
person
no?
to watch our launch today. Thank you to everyone on the live stream, and thank you to all of our Mi fans, our global partners, and our media partners for supporting us on our journey. Thank you all for your time. Make sure to check out the Experience Zone as well. Thank you, guys.
Creo que la presentación del Cobalt. Sí. Bueno, pues eso es todo. A la gente que empieza a escucharse, o a la primera rueda de prensa, no sé. A ver si conocemos a alguien. No sé nada. Habrá gente de todos los países. Y fin de la presentación. Bueno, pues espero que os haya gustado. Yo me despido de aquí. Recordad que tenéis subido nada más. Cierre el directo. En un par de minutitos ya estará subido al canal automáticamente, por si queréis volverlo a ver y no os ha dado tiempo. Y bueno, yo me despido de aquí. Nos vemos en próximos vídeos, en próximas presentaciones. Y recordar que si no estáis suscritos al canal y lo queréis hacer, pues bueno, subo gameplays, subo tops, subo vídeos de muchos tipos. Así que recordad suscribiros y activar la campanita si queréis. Y nos vemos en el próximo vídeo o directo. Chao, chao, compañeros.